In-depth review. Knicks lackluster loss to the Jazz. The New York Knicks loss to the Utah Jazz has sparked a wave of discussions among fans and analysts alike. While some see it as an inevitable bump on the road during a West Coast trip, others view it as a missed opportunity to assert dominance against an inferior opponent. Let's dive into the key takeaways and implications from this performance. A missed opportunity to build momentum. Coming off an emphatic win against the Phoenix Suns, expectations were high for the Knicks to carry that momentum into their matchup against the Jazz. They had 2 days of rest, a chance to recalibrate, and an opponent that shouldn't have posed a significant threat. However, the Knicks fell short, and their performance raised questions about their consistency and ability to capitalize on favorable matchups. John Jastrzemski aptly pointed out that the Knicks should be able to roll out of bed and beat the Utah Jazz, emphasizing the frustration of this unexpected setback. With Utah shooting an outstanding 55.9% from beyond the arc, the Knicks seemed unprepared for the Jazz's offensive surge, particularly from Lauri Markkanen, who had a stellar night with 34 points on an impressively efficient 11-for-15 shooting. Defensive struggles, a recurring theme. Defense, a hallmark of Coach Tom Thibodeau's system, was notably absent. The Knicks failed to contest Utah's three-point barrage effectively and struggled to protect the rim against a lineup that featured 3 power forward/center hybrids. The return of Walker Kessler added another layer of difficulty, with his shot-blocking presence deterring the Knicks from attacking the paint effectively. Thibodeau himself acknowledged that the team lacked energy from the outset, stating, "We were flat. Every time we got it down to 5, we gave up an easy shot." This inability to string together stops when it mattered most highlighted a concerning lack of resilience, especially on the road. Offensive inconsistencies. On the offensive side, the Knicks were a mixed bag. While they managed to force turnovers and generate some open floor opportunities, their shooting woes were evident. Finishing the game at 33% from beyond the arc, the Knicks simply couldn't match Utah's hot hand from deep. Thibodeau stressed the importance of energy and decisiveness, lamenting the team's struggles to maintain rhythm, particularly when shots weren't falling. The absence of a consistent secondary scorer was glaring. Key players failed to step up, and Mikal Bridges' poor shooting night, 3-for-15 overall, 1-for-7 from 3, compounded the team's struggles. Bridges' role on both ends of the court is pivotal for the Knicks' success, and his inability to impact the game offensively raised concerns about the team's dependency on him finding his groove. Encouraging sparks from the bench. Despite the overall disappointment, there were flashes of promise from the bench. The introduction of Cam Reddish and Jericho Sims injected much-needed energy into the lineup. Their hustle and activity helped the Knicks close gaps at times, though it ultimately wasn't enough to overturn the deficit. Thibodeau praised their efforts, noting that they gave us a good boost, but also reiterated the importance of playing with a lead rather than chasing the game. Looking ahead, lessons and adjustments. The loss to the Jazz is a reminder that no game in the NBA can be taken lightly, especially in a league where three-point variance can dramatically shift outcomes. While the Knicks remain a work in progress, this game exposed several areas that need immediate attention. Defensive accountability. The team must reestablish its defensive identity, particularly against teams with versatile offensive threats like Markkanen. Consistent energy. Whether at home or on the road, the Knicks need to bring intensity from the opening tip. Role definition. With new pieces still integrating into the rotation, it's crucial for players like Bridges to find consistency in their roles on both ends of the court. JJ and Anthony McCarron rightly pointed out that it's still early in the season, and the team's true identity will become clearer closer to the All-Star break. However, these games provide valuable lessons for a team aiming to contend in the East. Final thoughts. This loss, while frustrating, doesn't define the Knicks season. It's a single game in an 82-game marathon. However, it does highlight vulnerabilities that need to be addressed if the team hopes to elevate itself beyond mediocrity. As the Knicks continue their road trip with games against Denver, Dallas, and Charlotte, their ability to bounce back will be crucial in shaping their narrative for the season. Fans will be watching closely to see if this team can translate potential into consistent performance.